Have you ever pondered over the magnificence of a mountain, its stability, and the lessons it holds for us? Today, we embark on a journey of exploration and discovery through the verses of Surah At-Tur, also known as the Mount. This surah holds a distinguished place in the Quran as the 52nd chapter revealed during the Meccan period of prophethood. The name At-Tur translates to the Mount, a symbol that carries significant weight in the Quran. Mountains are often depicted as symbols of steadfastness and resilience, attributes that resonate deeply with the teachings of Islam. They stand tall, unyielding, and provide shelter, much like the enduring faith that supports us through life's trials and tribulations. As we delve deeper into the verses of Surah At-Tur, we'll uncover the wisdom embedded within its lines, exploring themes of life, faith, and the divine. As we delve into Surah At-Tur, prepare to uncover profound insights about life, faith, and the divine. The surah begins with a series of oaths, a stirring call to reflection, but what are these oaths about? This is where our journey into Surah At-Tur begins, a passage that opens with a series of solemn oaths. These oaths are not made lightly, but rather they are profound declarations that demand our attention. They are an invitation to look beyond the surface, to ponder over the mysteries of the universe, and to reflect on the marvels of creation. The first 14 verses of Surah At-Tur are rich in metaphoric language and symbolic imagery. They weave a tapestry of awe-inspiring scenes that capture the grandeur of the cosmos and the majesty of the divine. The Mount, the book inscribed, the frequented house, the elevated canopy, the surging sea. Each of these elements serve as a testament to the Creator's power and wisdom. But these oaths are not merely about the wonders of the physical world. They also carry a deeper, more profound message. They beckon us to consider the spiritual truths that lie beneath the surface of our existence. They urge us to contemplate the ultimate reality that awaits us all, the Day of Judgment. The reference to the Day of Judgment in these verses is not meant to instill fear, but rather to inspire mindfulness. It is a reminder of the divine promise, a promise of justice and recompense. It is an assurance that every action has its consequence, that every deed will be accounted for, and that no injustice will go unanswered. These verses serve as a potent reminder that our lives are not without purpose, that our actions are not without consequence, and that our journey in this world is but a prelude to the hereafter. They challenge us to live with consciousness and accountability, to seek truth and justice, and to strive for a life of righteousness and virtue. In essence, the first 14 verses of Surah At-Tur are a call to reflection, a call to mindfulness, and a call to action. They are a divine invitation to embark on a journey of spiritual growth and personal transformation. These verses serve as a reminder of the divine promise and the inevitable reality of the hereafter. As we continue, the surah paints a vivid picture of the hereafter, but what does it mean for us? Diving into verses 15 to 28, we see the contrasting depictions of paradise and hell, each a reflection of the consequences of our actions. The verses begin with a description of paradise. Imagine a place of peace and tranquility, filled with lush gardens, ever-flowing rivers, and fruits of every kind. This is the reward for those who believe and do righteous deeds, a place of eternal happiness and contentment. But then the surah takes a turn. From verse 21 onwards, it speaks of hell, a stark contrast to the idyllic paradise described earlier. This is a place of torment and suffering, with searing heat and bitter cold. It is a place for those who deny the truth and turn away from the path of righteousness. The contrast couldn't be more profound. The surah doesn't just describe these places, it delves into the reactions of their inhabitants. Those in paradise are filled with joy and gratitude, marveling at the blessings they are showered with. They see their good deeds reflected in their surroundings, each reward a testament to their faith and righteousness. On the other hand, the inhabitants of hell are filled with regret and despair. They see their denial of truth and their wrongdoings mirrored in their punishment. The surah brings to light the stark reality that every action has a consequence, and it is up to us to choose the path we walk on. These verses serve as a reminder, a call to reflection. They urge us to look within ourselves, to examine our actions and their potential consequences. They remind us that our time in this world is fleeting, and it is the hereafter that is everlasting. The surah doesn't just paint a picture of the hereafter, it gives us a mirror, reflecting our actions and their potential consequences. It begs the question, which path will you choose? The contrasting images of paradise and hell serve as a stark reminder of the consequences of our actions. In the final verses of Surah At-Tur, a conversation unfolds. But who is speaking, and what are they saying? We delve into verses 29 to 49, where a profound dialogue takes place between the disbelievers and the believers. The disbelievers, in their arrogance and disbelief, mock the believers for their faith, questioning the promise of the hereafter. They jest, "When will this promise come to pass if you are truthful?" The believers, steadfast in their faith, respond with wisdom and patience. They assert that the day of judgment is not a matter of if, but when. They remind the disbelievers that all things happen in divine timing, and that the promises of Allah are always fulfilled. In verse 37, the believers warn the disbelievers of the impending consequence of their disbelief. They say, "Do they not see that we are gradually reducing the land from its borders? Where then will they escape?" The dialogue continues, with the believers urging the disbelievers to reflect upon the signs of Allah that are evident in the world around them. They ask them to consider the natural world, the creation of man, the alternation of night and day, all as signs of a higher power. The believers also offer a glimpse into the hereafter, describing it as a place of eternal bliss for those who have faith and do righteous deeds. They speak of gardens beneath which rivers flow, and the company of pure spouses, and the pleasure of Allah. They also warn of the severe punishment awaiting those who reject truth and persist in disbelief, detailing the horrors of a scorching wind, a shadow of black smoke, and a painful punishment. This exchange serves as a potent reminder of the importance of faith, patience, and steadfastness. It encourages us to remain firm in our beliefs even when faced with ridicule or adversity. These verses remind us of the importance of faith, patience, and steadfastness in the face of adversity. Having journeyed through Surah At-Tur, what can we take away from this profound surah? At its core, Surah At-Tur is a profound exploration of faith, accountability, and the hereafter. These themes are not merely abstract concepts, but integral aspects of our daily lives, shaping our actions, decisions, and attitudes towards the world around us. Faith, as depicted in Surah At-Tur, is not just a passive belief, but an active commitment. It calls for steadfastness, for a deep, unwavering conviction in the divine. This surah urges us to reflect on the wonders of creation, to see the divine hand in the intricate tapestry of the universe, and to internalize this sense of awe in our everyday lives. It invites us to embrace faith as an empowering force, one that fuels our pursuit of knowledge and our strive for a virtuous life. Accountability, another key theme, is about accepting responsibility for our actions. Surah At-Tur underscores the idea that each of us will be held accountable for our deeds. It's a poignant reminder that our actions, however small or insignificant they may seem, carry weight. This surah teaches us to be mindful of our actions, to strive for goodness and to shun evil. It encourages us to live our lives with integrity, knowing that we will have to answer for our deeds. And then there's the hereafter, the great unknown. Surah At-Tur paints a vivid picture of the day of judgment, instilling in us a sense of urgency and a call for preparedness. It reminds us that this worldly life is temporary, and that a day will come when we will stand before the divine, our lives laid bare. The surah doesn't just provide a glimpse into the hereafter, it also offers hope. It assures us that those who lead righteous lives will be rewarded, that there's a divine promise awaiting us. It's an affirmation that our struggle for goodness, our perseverance in faith will not be in vain. Surah At-Tur serves as a powerful reminder of our ultimate purpose and the divine promise that awaits us. As we conclude our exploration of Surah At-Tur, let's reflect on its enduring relevance. This surah is a profound reminder of the divine power and wisdom that shapes our universe. It teaches us about the importance of faith, the rewards of patience, and the virtues of righteousness. Every verse in Surah At-Tur is a call to introspection, urging us to look within and around us, to see the signs of divine wisdom in every aspect of our lives. It encourages us to lead lives anchored in purpose, patience, and piety, echoing the timeless values that form the bedrock of our faith. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, let's carry these lessons with us. Let's strive to embody the teachings of Surah At-Tur in our actions, our choices, and our relationships. And as we do so, let's remember that every challenge is an opportunity for growth, every setback a chance for resilience. May the lessons from Surah At-Tur guide us on our journey of faith and inspire us to lead lives of purpose, patience, and piety. Until next time, peace be upon you.